always have to self-care in that sense, because it's very important. Anyways, hey Global, how you going? Milton, you are literally behind the coffee machine. You can get yourself a drink anyways. Don't be the first customer. You are part of the freaking coffee shop. Dang it. Anyways, good morning, day, or evening, whatever the time it is. My name is Konolo. I'm hoping you're having a lovely day today. Global, it's nice to see you again. How you doing? Except, well, I already asked it, but still. Glad to hear that everything's going well in your sense. That everything's just going. Today I'm not going to be on the crafting table today because I don't really have much to craft right now. So we need to make something to craft. So yeah, it has to be a little bit interchanged today. So today we're just going to be modeling in Blender, of course, because where else am I going to make stuff? And yes, we know Icarus has that nice booty. It's nothing new. Everybody knows it. To be honest, definitely feel better that I'm not doing stuff for a bit. If you need to just, take care of yourself, it's good. Sometimes you just need a downtime to get better uptime later on. That's just the way it is. That's why you need to rest. That's just normal. Good stuff, good stuff. It's actually very good that you take a break here and there. Like, really, really good, honestly. So, yeah. I said today is going to be a little bit of possibly a shorter stream today because there's things going on tomorrow and I'll have to be there early. Kind of sad. But it's fine. Gonna pull through because it does have to do with the situation that I got thrown into 2 months ago as well. So there's that. I'll pull through. If not that, then I'll figure something out. Besides, we're doing Bender. Wait, where's Bendy Boy? There it is. There's the Bendy Boy. Wonderful. Fixed it. There are times where it's just good to rest. That might be just very often in my sense. And also, there's gonna be a new thing that we're gonna go for. Milton doesn't have Minecraft. I would like to change that. But no force, of course, but still. Would be funny. So what? So what? Because it's fun. Ah well. Can't force anybody to have anything, so it's fine. But, oh boy. Planning on the week after this one coming up to show my face for doing painting I want to do. Ooh, interesting, interesting. That'll be very, very exciting. I hope that you feel comfortable with that as well. But anyways, I have a little bit of a thing that I wanted to do myself. I've already, talked way too much about this thing that I like to craft or like to use at least in a game. It's the fucking conference call. I'm gonna model this thing in Blender today. It is one of the more complex weapons that I've ever seen, or rather just in general, because it has a lot of things, but I want to design it so that you can just puzzle it together, rather. Not just, ooh, stick thing in thing and call it day. I want to actually make it proper this time. That if I would like to, disassemble it, I could disassemble it. It's going to be a challenge, that's certain. And if I don't manage that, then I know other ways to do so anyways. I feel anxious, it's always, that's an always guaranteed, but I want to do the and I need to have bodybuilding to make me do it. And I have to be outside. Yes, you have to be outside. It's good to be outside in the first place, so there's that. So not only just, be outside for being outside's sake, but just, it's healthy. It helps you. I'm just gonna put this one up here in the corner. Right around here. That'll do. Doubling, not building. I thought you were gonna start bodybuilding now soon too. Especially with you swinging all your hammers around, might be. One can only think. So let's start with this part that is the core part, the back part. And I was thinking more about, you know, doing this part right here. Need a stable income before I bodybuild. I would love to have a stable income too now, since I don't have it no more. But we'll get there. We'll both get there. We will crush it, no problem. People are going to be jealous, they're not us. So let's just focus on, say, this little thingamajig here where we can build everything. So y'all would definitely crush it. Aww. Don't just be cheesy for cheesy's sake. So we will just increase that and then just go like this, a little bit thicker here. Thanks, Nelton. Yeah, indeed. Thank you, Nilly. You're doing great. Now here's a thing that I wanted to try. That does not work that way. Maybe like this. Yes. Okay, that's gonna be learned. Fantastic. And for now, let's just make a cut here. And we will, as always, just go into wireframe and then just cut it down. We'll definitely get there sooner or later. It's not fun. Right now, it definitely isn't fun, but we will get there. Gonna give it like a little bit of an edge here. And a little bit of an edge here too. Yes. I'm just going to be lazy here and call in the mirror modifier. Yes. We have everything already set. We have a nice little body there. No problem. Both of you deserve the recognition with the skills that you have. Ah, no. I still wouldn't know if I do. Just gonna go into object mode real quickly and then go solid. And number 3 makes me just extrude that face. Over here. Just gotta remove these vertices. Gonna make a face here. Gotta do this like this here, yes. And then just cover the top up with those dots here. Ah, perfect. Just as the doctor ordered, with that little notch in there. Fan-freaking-tastic. Then we will make one thing of these a little bit shorter. I think I'm gonna switch that to wireframe mode. Well, this is tough right now. Any source of income helps. Absolutely, you do. Any source of income these days is really just helpful. Hell, even better when it is an income that you enjoy making as well. But, you know, that's a rarity these days. But it'll be all coming one way or another. I gotta get a cut in here. Yes, wonderful. Wireframe, and now we can just delete all of that. Vertices. Let's see if it is all good on this side. Yes, perfect. Just as the doctor ordered. We will mirror that. And then we already have like the main body part for the good old conference of calls. Would you believe that I hate conference calls actually, except for this one. This one is not a conference call per se, but more just a conference suggestion. We're gonna get this one a little bit up, and this one also a bit up. Actually, let me try something. Yes, yeah. That'll do it. Oh yes, this is exactly as I wanted it. Hell yes. And then we can already just call it what it is. This is the body. Getting one step closer already. Then we could actually continue with this. This is all decorational. We can just etch that in. And I think I'm gonna do that by hand, since it's gonna be a pain in the ass doing it in here. And I don't have the skill set for it. Or at least I don't think that I do. Do this real quickly. Separate by selection. No. I want this. I want to do it like that, just a little bit bigger. Maybe I did it wrong. This goes like a good chunk downwards. I would love to have like a side view of that thing right now. Hold on. Gonna do a conference call. Two. A side view would be good, but a front view would be even more golden right now. Did you go into the game and take the necessary screenshots? I did not this time. I can jump in real quickly as well, if that's, you know, fine by everybody. Because it is still my most favorite gun after all. Conference call. Oh, this one has a good profile. It's fine. It will be. It will be one way or another. Ah. Okay, I see what I have to do now. Because image says, hey, this here is actually one giant tube. This tube here. Okay. Then let's go over here. And extend like this. Then over here we will extend like up. Hold on. Not extend, but move like that. Ah, that makes an issue now. Okay. Gonna go with solid real quickly. And then just get a knife. Cut it through here. Wonderful. Now this should work this time. It worked much better than I imagined it before. Yes. Just a little notch in here. And because we like the edges, this one has a lot of them anyways. Gonna cut in here and I'll cut over there. Further? Like way further, okay. Then I'm just going to be cheesy again. Slowing down a little bit, just doing that. And delete the vertices. Go out. Mirror. And now we have that thing on the other side too. Fantastic. And we will just do something more cheesier. Give me this and that. And go into solid. Gonna go a little bit. No, not that. There we go. Right here. Fantastic. Just as the doctor ordered. And we will just remove this face here. Where is it? Ooh. Can I remove the faces here? Don't want it to be too much in here. What if I remove the face? Trying to figure out if my brain's working. Ah, that's fine. It most likely is. It just needs a little while. This is gonna be annoying a little bit. Hold on. I'm going to just be a little bit cheesy in that sense as well. Fuck it. Now if I remove this face. Yes. Gorgeous. And it's also on the other side too. Fantastic. Hey Feather, how you going? Hope you're doing well. We're just making guns again. Because Kona can't do anything else but guns. Trying to get it to cut it through. I do it on wireframe mode. Because it seems like it doesn't really want to do the thing that I want it to do. Over here and then over. This looks like a fine cut. That'll do, that'll do. And then just over here, this one. So what made you want to model the conference call? I'm an absolute freaking, fan of the conference call. This might be the only conference call that I will actually socially accept to be a proper conference call. Because all other conference calls are, secondary. And it's just my favorite weapon, Borderlands. I know, I'm a basic bitch. No need to tell me, I know. I should save as well. Just give me one singular moment. I also always wanted to actually build the conference call. So that's just two birds with one stone, basically. Goodness gracious. Hey Samurai, how you going? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for the sub. It's been 6 months already. Well, I'll be damned. That's like a lot. Like a lot. Damn. But as I said, I'm a big, huge fan of the conference call. So if I get a chance to get it, I will get it. Because conference call is a good shotgun. And also, it just pisses on the idea of actually being a conference. We'll just get the other picture in. This is a piping, nothing else. Next, we're gonna tell you how Hyperion guns get more accurate the longer you hold the trigger. Hyperion has an inverse recoil system that actually enables the user to shoot more and more precise over the time that they need to shoot. So yes. It's Hyperion, baby. The one time Handsome Jack forgets his one-shot wonder gun. My god, I know, right? Imagine, Hyperion is considered a premium brand weapon. the only weapon that literally reverses your recoil by making your first shots shit and then the next shot's perfect. It's a ploy by Hyperion to waste ammo, so you have to buy more ammo from them. I mean, you gotta make money somehow. It's Hyperion. It's fucking Hyperion after all. I mean, what else do you expect from freaking Hyperion of all things, right? Gonna apply the thing. Thought you bought it from Marcus? Yes, but somebody else had to buy the weapon first to be able to buy it from Marcus later on. Marcus's weapons are basically second-hand. Yep, you heard it here first. All of Marcus's weapons are second-hand. And he's doing a goddamn good job being a second-hand one. Just make sure that the vertices are fitting well. Marcus already stole it from some random schmuck. That too! Because in Borderlands 1, he actually admits of it, and he actually admits that he stole it, that, you know, the weapons are just from dead people anyways. Why should he care that they are? It's Marcus. We all love Marcus the way he is. A scoundrel. In his own right. I'm just thinking right now, there's an issue that I'm facing right now. Just get some. I just need to do something real quickly. Where are my preferences? Yes. There should be like a way to make booleans easier as well. Maybe I didn't download it yet. Oh well. He's still pissed at Atlas for the weapons and self-destruct. I mean, he is, but, you know, it's Atlas. At one point, Atlas was like the thing. Yes, and you can still buy Tedior from him as well. Because they actually work like a chip rather than an actual weapon. That's why they waste ammo every time you throw it. Or, rather than depending on how much ammo you have in it, if it's a good grenade or a weak grenade. I just like to just shoot once and just chuck it. Then again, that's an Axton build for you. Go explosive or go none at all. I think I should actually start on the barrels now. Because the barrels off that thing, that's a frag trap build. I thought there was also an Axton build that just purely focuses on that as well. I could be mistaken now. I haven't played Borderlands 2 in a long while. I still love it though. Hold on, I'm just gonna wireframe that. How far below are you? Like this. Then stretched out like that. Then, hold on, let me think. Duplicate, yes. Then duplicate, do we lower? And this one's gonna be a little bit shorter. Not by much, like that. Okay. Sounds like you need to play it again, boyo. Haven't played anything outside of Siren, Psycho, and Necromancer, sadly. I have tried to build an Axton back then, but it's been so long ago that I actually forgot. And maybe I should just, like, you know, straight up just play Borderlands again. Maybe I'll just do it also live as well, because I haven't really had a reason to play it, because, well, it's Borderlands. You don't need a reason to play Borderlands. Borderlands good. Now here's a part that I'm actually a little bit curious about how I'm going to do it. rotate this 45. Then I'm gonna bevel this. Play for a story, play for story, play Borderlands 2. Play for gameplay, play Borderlands 3. I do enjoy the gameplay of Borderlands, 2 too. I'm not that opposed to it, quite the opposite. Actually quite a fan of it, even though it's a little bit simpler, more or less. But I do enjoy it quite a lot. Maybe I'm just gonna shorten this a little bit. Then merge by distance. And that part is over here, yonderish. Yeah, this is coming together like something, hell yeah. Personally, playing TVHM is better because you can go at your own pace, fighting invincibles and getting your own pace, fighting invincibles, getting the same dopamine hit when good weapons drop. Wow, that's a new term. Learn something new every day. I mean, yeah. How does slag equal misogyny? British slang. Ooh, I did not know that. Personally, I don't want to play 2 again because how UHM difficulty is handled. Hate slag becomes mandatory element, and unless you thought to grab a few slag guns before TVHM transitioning, you're screwed. That is very true. And one of the weapons being... It was a grog nozzle, yeah. As a Gunzerkerman, for example, you would have to just force yourself to have the grog nozzle. Because otherwise you're just kind of fucked. Like, no way in hell you're gonna get further because you just did not pick up your fucking slaggy weapon. Funny enough, I did play way too much Borderlands 2 anyways, so I have not much right to talk there. Anyways, welcome back everybody. Sorry for ad jail. I was in a deep discussion right there. Thing is, I've played it all through in Borderlands 2. I should not be this cheering for it, I'll be frank. I just enjoy it. I guess I just like simpler gameplay. But when slag comes in, it just feels super forced. And that's something that, admittedly I don't like either. But you have to live with it. Not sure if free story is better than 4, usually never play it. Free story can actually... free story is... I don't know. It ain't my cuppa. I'll be frank. It is not my kind of story that I enjoy. Because it feels shoehorned. My opinion. It feels really forced. And it just doesn't work that well. They have not done the story well. Just gotta real quickly there. Bam, just gotta add another face in there. Then over here. Just gotta... There we go, wonderful. Because I want this to stick out a little bit like that. There we go, wonderful. Another thing about 3 is that the devs tried way too hard to capture the same magic as in Borderlands 2. That's also one thing as well, but they kind of just did not hit that. It's just different times. And it did not hit off well. Go, wonderful. Then let's do a mirror modifier here. Gonna go into solid mode. It looks a bit clunky, admittedly. But that's kind of the thing of it. There we go. Never played for nor don't plan on it. Me neither. The free story should have been its own silly romp around the system. Can be cheesy, but doesn't need to try to emulate the success of its previous story. That's the problem that they tried with it, after all. And you know it too, obviously. The free story is just a big miss, in my opinion. They tried to have something that is as great as Handsome Jack, but doubled, basically. Problem is, they really failed at that. And that just really blows. They could have made it great. They could have. They really could have made it great, but they were trying to just ride off a wave that's already long gone. Just get a look at it like this and like that. There we go. DLCs were fantastic. Oh yeah, I know that. Okay, I'll be honest. This is gonna be, you know, personal opinion, but I think Gehenna was a great story. Lynch me as you want. I think Gehenna was a great story. They could have just handled it a bit better. But admittedly, the DLCs or Borderlands 3, they really did that proper. That's like one of the few things that I will cherish about that. That's it. It is very personal opinion in that sense. So I'm not blaming anybody that's like, oh, I don't feel that way. It's like, yeah, I know. That's okay. We have our opinions. But Gehenna, my favorite of all. Especially because it has the Unkempt Herald back, but it's not the same. It doesn't have a double penetrating Unkempt Herald in it. God damn it. Of all the heralds, personally didn't meet Mojack, but glad to see Timothy. Yeah, that one was pretty good. It was pretty alright. They were really just trying to ride the hype train with Handsome Jack there. And it was very, very noticeable. They really wanted Jack back. They wanted someone like Jack, but they failed at making someone like Jack. Because Jack is unique at this point. You cannot recreate him anymore. Just give me one moment. I gotta do it like that. Free, then. There we go. This is getting there. Ooh, this is getting there. He was such a unique villain that set the bar unreachably high. It's hard to reach Jack. Just check real quickly if the gun is looking properly like that gun. Solid. Would you consider that they shot themselves in the foot in that regard? Not really, but The only problem that they had is that they had. You know what? Let me rethink that. I think with Tyrene and Troy they did. Because they really tried to emulate that sassy villain that tried to mock you at every step the entire time. And that hit off people very, very bad. It just didn't hit well. They could have recognized it, but they did not, I'm afraid. Not this time, anyways. They could have really gone better with that. Seriously, Troy and Tyrene, props to the voice actors. They tried their very best with what they got. I wouldn't say unique, but he had a noticeable presence that and the charisma that a villain needs to for a romp like Borderlands. You know what? Yeah, he was not. He was just. He's like a classic old villain, just modernized well enough to actually fit it. And Borderlands is so over the top. Basically, if you turn it back a few centuries, I think it would still be a funny comedic run. Yeah, I think so. Is that what you meant, by the way? Just because. Oh. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Okay. Folder, whatever. Wonderful. And then let's try the handle. Okay. Little fun fact. I'm afraid of making handles because I always keep screwing them up. And this one is not much better either. It's not helping that it exists. Its existence is already paining me. But I will try my best to do it. Calypso Twins have a presence, but it's too in your face. Hasn't aged very well. Absolutely not. As I said, they could have been great. I'm certain they definitely had them differently in their minds, but they bummed up. They just bummed up that. This is gonna be like a personal test of my own, so I know if I am good at actually what I'm doing right now. They could have gone all in on Cold Angel, honestly. They could have done a lot of things, but they didn't. That makes it worse. They just did not, and that's the thing. Like that bump here. Just gotta hold on. Yes, that's what I like. I am vibing with this one right now. Let me just turn this one a little bit forward. This one too. Now comes the complicated part, and I'm really scared of it. Which means that I'll have to go a little bit behind here. Like this. This is going to be a fat slap, hold on. Okay, over here and then like this. God, this is hard. Okay, sorry, just needed to try it in. Never really followed what was going on, just wanted a fun game. Same. Still gotta commend the artist for rendering and creativity, though. Totally. At least in 3, the guns were still recognizable with their signature styles and things. One of the artists designed the character No More Heroes Free. Ooh, that's actually not bad at all. From what's seen in 4 was the recognition. With some weapons, there's literally no recognition in 4 right now, and that's something that I complained about first. Nothing can attest to it. I complained first. It's like, wait, what gun is this? And then when I recognized, oh, it's the same as one and the other. Oh boy, I was not really. I was not a happy camper. But that also just made my decisions like, yeah, I'm not gonna play Borderlands 4. Just gotta figure this out. Yeah, I watched a video about Borderlands 4 too. I think there was a great video about Zenny. I think Zenny was one of the creators that actually Zenny Borderlands 4. That's the bit. Yes, exactly. This one. Borderlands said I'm trying to pretending it's not. It is exactly this video that I watched as well. And he is striking some fantastic points about why the hell Borderlands 4 just does not work. Also, Zenny's a fantastic 3D artist. Really love his stuff. But, back on point. He does strike the point that the guns are just not recognizable. What do you think this gun is? Nuh-uh, it's not what you think, it is this. If I see something that looks like Vladov, I know it's a Vladov. If I see something that looks like, say, an Atlas, it's an Atlas. But if I see something that looks like a Bandit, and then it is a Jacobs, I have a problem with that. Sorry, I'm very, very picky on that, but in this sense, I'm going to be picky because I want my guns to stay recognizable. Would be one thing if there was a kit bash system in 4. If there was like a kit bash system in 4, that would change the game generally. Like, that would not have the complaint that I have right now about it. But it doesn't. And that pisses me off. That's why I didn't buy it. And I am a huge Borderlands nerd. Like, every single game I bought and played through. Ask Samurai, ask Nelton, ask anybody that I know. I am a huge fucking Borderlands nerd. But this one I didn't buy because if I can't recognize the weapons as they are, that is not a Borderlands game. That is a shit show. And I'm really having troubles with that thing. Remember that the Iranian guns existed in 1? Yes, and from those we have E-Tech in Borderlands 2. Where are they? Where are they now? They're gone. They just... The only Iridian that we have in Borderlands 3 is the fucking loot gun. It's the loot gun. All we have is a lousy ass loot gun. Where's the rest of it? We have so many. Sorry, Angie. But also Iridian is kind of shit, so... Oh boy, I'm distracting myself. I'm losing focus. All those unlimited ammo alien guns and they're gone. I mean, technically, bandits figured out how to make infinite ammo guns by just sourcing directly from your backpack. Or rather from your ammo. God, this thing looks like shit already and I hate it. That shit's not easy. Seriously, I'm having struggle with this. Hold on. I'm having genuine struggles with this. You know what? I'm just going to do the cheesy way. Like this. get the phone into... No, that's not... Not what I wanted. Get the phone in here. I have so much trouble with this. I am... Make the Iridium guns drops from Vault's fights. The second rate they released in Borderlands 3. Done. They are rare, but it still exists. Yeah, that would be a good compensation in that sense. Like, yeah, you would have to fight for it, but you are fighting an Iridium Guardian anyways, so here you go. Have gun. Would be perfect, but no. It's all gone. Hold on. Oh my god, this is gonna be an uncomfy piece of shit. This is gonna be very uncomfy. I gotta go really in there. There we go. There. And over here. This is why I never consider myself a professional modeler. I am making so much jank. It is fascinating that those things still print somehow. But here they are. Thanks, Randy Forehead. Yeah, thanks, Randy Shovelhead. Dense as a freaking shovel. All you can do is dig yourself down. Without consistency, where would the stories connect aside from reappearing characters? They're killing off reappearing characters too. I'm still mad that they killed Maya. I'm not happy about that. That had no reason to be. You had no fucking reason to kill Maya. You did. Fuckers. They had absolutely no reason to kill her off. They did. More story consistency. Boy, I am really heated about that, am I? Sorry about that. I just don't like that they kill off characters, like well-known characters already. Like, people already know them. They made Lilith actually just a fucking talking parrot, and that's pretty much about it. And now she somehow still is alive. I figured out from, you know, watching the video. It's like, what do you want from the poor woman? I feel bad about the games introducing characters and only using them for a single story moment or scene afterwards. Yes. Yes, and that is what I have a gripe with, especially with Maya. Goodness gracious. I really liked Maya. I never play Sirens because I just don't like their playstyle. That's about it. I never had a real problem with them, but I just don't like that playstyle. That's not me. I like to be dumb, funny idiot. Go brum. No, I just saw something ugly. Bam, fixed. And up there is fine. It's coming along, I guess. Axton, Gage, and Salvador were completely sidelined until the DLC. Axton and Salvador are still very sidelined. They're here for an extra game mode called Arms Race, which is just Battle Royale with NPCs. Admittedly, I don't mind it. It's fun for a little bit, but that's about it. Also, thanks for the save. Global. It would be a good idea for me to save more often anyway, so thank you about that. And Gage? Well, Gage was the only character in Borderlands 3 that actually got like a proper story behind her. As an ex-Gage main, that makes me happy. But in general, it makes me not very happy that they just still used her only for like a gag, basically. There we go. Oh, this looks crunchy. This looks really, really, like an amateur made it, but then again, that's what I am. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, there's a moth in here as well. Damn it. Just everything at once. Look, Borderlands 3 could have been so much better. It could have been so much more than that, what it is right now. But sadly, it isn't. And that's the big sad part about it. And that's the big sad part about it. And that makes me still very angry to this very day. It's fine though, not like it matters anyways. It's a done game. That's what we got now. Then I'm gonna do it like this because I need to make like the mount for it. Then like that. Have you played Borderlands 4 yet? Hey Rats, how you going? Hope you're doing well. I have no plans of playing Borderlands 4. I'll be very honest about that. I was very disappointed with the presentation of the weapons in there, and since I'm such a sucker for the weapons in Borderlands in general, I have said, nah, I'm not interested in that. At least it wasn't what happened to with Bungie in Destiny 2. Oh, Bungie's fucked up hard. Bungie fucked up proper hard. Like, Bungie really just shit the bed there. I'm sorry, there's no better way to say that. Bungie shit the fucking bed, and that's about that. Because I did play Destiny 2 as well. Especially with one thing that I personally am also very angry about. They sunsetted some content that was actually really loved. Personally, I was a big fan of Forsaken. That is the time where I got in. Lots of layoffs, restructuring of the game when it wasn't an issue. Yes, exactly. They just fucking suicided everybody, basically, in that sense. Sorry about the wording. Not what it means, Twitch. But they basically just shot everybody in and just, you know, they fixed what wasn't broken. Exactly. And now they are reaping the result of it. Which is nobody really liking them anymore. They were the heroes that made Halo, right? Yeah, they were the heroes that made Halo. Or something else? I'm not sure anymore. It's been a while. I can't remember everything. Also, they initially made the grind reset per season. Oh. No wonder this game felt so shit. Yeah. You know what? They got what was coming to them. I hate to say it, but Bungie really deserved what was coming to them. Them behaving this filthy in the first place is just big red flag. Oh, I noticed right now what I forgot. This. Yes, this little thing was forgotten. Oh, and they introduced the gear tier system. Oh, great. It's like World of Warcraft, but Bungie. Yay. I'm sorry, Bungie makes me just sad. It was really good at first. The true start to the end of us sunsetting. Exactly. Hey, Cabbage, how you going? Hope you're doing well, buddy. But yes, I would say so as well. When I saw that they sunsetted content, especially Forsaken, as I previously said, I was a big, huge fan of Forsaken. Not because of Kane only. Or what was his name anyways? Robot guy that was just funny haha guy. But just generally, just why would you do that? Nobody was hurt. Everything was fine. Kate 6, thank you. Kate 6 was actually a really fun character. And I would love to build the Ace of Spades as well. It's a beautiful revolver. It is a gorgeous revolver. Sadly, it has a lot of shame behind it. My real gripe was that the Red Wall was sunset. They just didn't build upon it really well either. I'm certain they could have done it great. I'm believe that they had a better plan. But I also believe that shareholders were breathing down their neck. Blame the shareholders. Always blame the shareholders. And then my friends used to joke that no one wanted to play the Red War. Hey, they have regret saying that. The story of the base game was removed. I know! They removed so much story, like... Yes! The base story, and for those who don't know, the Red War was the very first story that was in Destiny 2. The very, very base of the story is you were losing your city, you were losing your powers, and that's because the Red War started. You had to somehow survive in the wilderness with some allies that wanted to resist the Red War. You were basically you were immoral. They figured out a way to not make that anymore. It's like you were immortal. I'm trying to make funny here, but you went for a base story. You basically just worked to regain your power back. That you basically could not die, because once your ghost was shot, you're dead. Because your ghost was basically the little flying thing on the side. Just for note. The little flying thing on the side basically just held like a thing of your soul or something like that. I did not really read into that. Correct me if I'm wrong. That was the way of resetting your gear grind. And honestly, for as much as we can joke about it, it worked. It did. It wasn't the best story, but it was the base. It was the basis of your... what were they called again? It doesn't matter. That is basically the reason for you to basically start from zero, because in Destiny 1 you were basically immortal. Great. In Destiny 2 you started off as mortal, and then you worked your way up to become immortal again. Fully immortal. It was a good idea. That's how you reset yourself, basically. You could have had all the fanciest schmanciest gear from Destiny 1, and basically some, cunt-faced red veteran, literal, basically just took your power back. It's like, haha, you can die now, goodbye. Okay, fun fact though, I really like their weapons. Maybe I just have a thing for big weapons. That wouldn't be first time though. Let me just see about that. That was a recent Yugen, and honestly, as much as I joke about it, worked. Yeah, I just read that. Why am I rereading it again? I'm such a goober. Welcome back for that jail, everybody. Sorry about that, but yeah. Hope you have something nice and warm. It is already, at least in our end, 7 o'clock. Wow, time really flies, doesn't it? But I'm certain that Destiny could have worked. It could have worked so well as well. I would not have a problem with it. It was fun. I just didn't like the forced PvP at that time, but it was fun. God, I suck at PvP still. Let me just... How can I do this, actually? The surroundings. Just... like this, yep. Give me wireframe. And delete this real quickly. The vertices, yes. Gonna go into solid. And then just go in here. Duplicate these. Okay, let me try again. No, not like this. Like this. Yes, exactly. Like that. Wonderful. Yep, that'll do. Or wait. Wonderful. That's just how I wanted it. Then let's take that out by partition. Wonderful. Didn't Bungie also ruin Halo Infinite alongside Destiny 2? I would not know that anymore, admittedly. I know I'm a nerd for games, but I'm not smart. Okay, just goes through. No, not look at. I want the knife. Okay, then let's do this here. Halo was free for free. Ah, there we go. I mixed it up too, don't worry. Then object mode, maybe we can just 1, 2, 3, 4. 25th? Nope. I'm just gonna go down with this one. There we go, wonderful. Now we have to manually add the faces. That's gonna be a little bit of a grind here, but I'm hoping it will look as I'm hoping it to look. This. Ah, come on. Okay, come. This. And we need it on the x-axis. Mirror modifier. Doesn't collide too much. Okay, wonderful. This is how I like it. Personally, at least for me. Then this one also gets a mirror modifier. It's not one-to-one. It'll never be one-to-one. What the fuck is here going on? I think I see what it is. Faces. There we go. Okay, that's gonna get fixed now. There we go. Do you have the same issue? Yes, you do. First, remove this face. Ah, see, this one's fine now. Wonderful. This one's a chunky boy at the front. I think I'll just improvise on that a little bit. Because I do not have a really nice sets to get them together. Merge by distance and done. Wonderful. Now they're all one beautiful part. Oh yeah, this is getting along. Whew, I've been right now at it for like an hour. What do y'all think? Does it look closer to it now, or does it look, you know, a little bit scrappier? I mean, it will be scrappier one way or another, but it's getting there, I'm thinking. It's not really the prettiest. I can still rework some parts, that's certain. The barrels are a little bit short, I think. But otherwise, not too bad. What do y'all think? I just have to make it so that I can... You've got the base model and shape down. That's the most important before moving on to the details. The details are going to be a pain in the ass. That's certain. That is like absolutely certain. Oh boy, the details are going to be a pain in the ass. But I'm thinking I'm getting there already. Slowly and steadily, of course. Goodness, what's going on here? There we go. Wonderful. There. Oh, hold on. Ears a bit itchy since I have the headphones on. Especially the shoulder part's going to be a little bit of a nightmare. And then I have to figure out how to chop that thing properly. It is looking like a conference call. Or rather just a cheapo Hyperion shotgun rather. But let's just make the handle the thing on the bottom. So we can get more bullets out. You know, more bullet equals better. Then like this. The fun part about this one is that I can just go continue like this. Wonderful. Okay, there we go. Then down here we need one up here. And one down here. Actually, I forgot one. There we go. Then down here. God, I'm screwing up right now. Hold on. There. A little bit like this. No, not like this, like that. Goodness gracious, I'm screwing up a lot today. This is kind of coming together right now, slowly. Don't tell me you're going to print it out. Damn, that was actually the plan. Hey, SMC, how you going? Hope you're doing well, buddy. It's been a little while. How you doing, brother? That was initially the plan. But the thing is, it's gonna be too big anyways, so I'll need to cut it down properly. This top here needs to be shortened anyways. Like that. Then I can just do it like number 2 over here. So there's a nice little holder there. Wonderful. Hey, hey, wonderful. Just doing fine. Hope you guys are fine. Oh, we're doing well. We're doing pretty okay. You know, life being life and all that stuff, but you know, we'll hold it. We're pulling through. We'll be fine. One way or another, we'll be fine. It hasn't kicked us down this much yet, so it still keeps trying. And besides, I'm kind of out of projects anyways right now, so it's not like I can do anything or much about it. Maybe not yet. Embedded kernel SDMs. I saw already. I saw. Let me just show what I got sent. So that everybody can see. Here. Enjoy a little bit of snackery. Courtesy of our boy Feather. Thank you very much. So everybody can enjoy a little bit of snacking, little bun bun. We're doing good, just chilling on Sunday with some art. Kona is prepping for the real battle and I'm prepping for mine. Absolutely. You know. Such a cute. I know, right? Look at him just nibble. Look at the little fellow just having a little nibble. Here. Let's talk less about guns. Let's just enjoy a moment of bunny munching. Look at him munch. Look at him just yum 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 yum. Just one of those days. You should play that during ad breaks. Yeah, bunny. Maybe I should. Just have like a random set of animal pictures just showing in the just through ad breaks. Like a small slideshow. It's like, hey, there's this dog, there's this dog, there's this dog, there's this dog, there's this dog. Or this cat, or this cat, or this cat. Oh man, that would be actually funny. The trigger is actually quite interesting on this conference call. It is literally just slightly leaned. Just gotta rotate that a little bit. Gonna do it in solid mode real quick. It's not looking too bad. This thing is a lot of work, admittedly. It's such a chunky boy as well. Such a chunker. Maybe I'm going to just give these a little bit of a rounding. Won't let me do it like this, but maybe like this. No, neither. Okay. I'm just gonna need to do all three of them. Nope, it will just not let me. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. That thing is already quite a lot of work, admittedly. I wanted it like hollowed out with all the LEDs that I wanted here, but I don't think I'll have the patience for that. I may do it in another program so that I just have it, but in here, nah, that would be just murder. That thing is already just terrible and terrifying enough to me as it is. No, it looks a little bit better. It's sometimes just a small fix, eh? I think I know which brand this is, but this is all just appearing anyways, so it makes it just a bit easier in that sense. So just gonna do this like this. And then just chop that thing in half. Nope, that's not what I wanted. We I wanted it in wireframe mode, switch over to vertices and delete this side. Get this one filled out, and with that we can actually start working again. Just gotta stretch it out a little bit. Just gotta stretch it out a little bit again. Then firstly, like this. Like that. Like that. And halfway here. As I said, don't learn from me. I'm not really good at this, so learn it with a grain of salt. Just gotta maybe connect these three vertices. Wonderful. This one too. Maybe we should do it on the other side too, because I'm going to mirror that one way or another. So might as well just do it properly on each side. Hold on. This 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4. Okay, that also works. Bam. There we go. Okay, now it should be properly ready. I need a middle cut here too. How do we want it? That's so true. But it's good to learn from someone who's not a professional, because we can explore things at the same time. Absolutely. You guys remember, I have learned a lot of things from y'alls in the first place. So I don't see that as a big minus in either way. I just see it as a big bonus for me, because I don't get to kill myself by accident. Just context, by accident. And you all just see how things are done, how things are learned as well. And I think this is just plus for everybody. Especially here in modeling, you can't really hurt yourself anyways. I gotta do something here, because the vertices still exist here and I don't like it. Merge it last. Merge it last and merge it last. So that if I do something, it will be actually equal. Kind of. Like this. And like that. Down, this one goes a little bit lower. Then down here, this one. Now I can make it even thinner. And now comes the fucky part. Now this gets a little bit rotated. Since this isn't a one-to-one replica anyways, I might as well just, you know, do whatever I want with it. Yep, that'll do. I think that'll do. Go once more into this mode. Gonna merge these. Oh yeah, this will look pretty fine. You know what? In my opinion, this will look pretty okay. And I am not a professional. Just saying once again. By distance, merge them all. Yes. And then we have a nice fat block. There's a little bit of a crevice in there, but that's honestly pretty okay in my opinion. Now it's getting more complex. It is, it is. We started off pretty simple with like a few boxes, but here we are, just like pretty far in. Personally, I think this is pretty looking okay. There's like far worse than that. Oh boy, I just gotta stretch a little bit. Hey, Fivey, how you going? Hope you doing well. I'm just making a conference call. You know, a shotgun. Yeah, I'm good. Wonderful to hear, brother. Wonderful to hear. Thanks for the save. Already did. Thank you very much. So I'm just going really, really hard on trying to make this work as good as possible. This is by far the most complicated one that I've done yet. And it's going? Yeah, it's going. Just gotta get a cylinder now. Because I wanna do like some kind of padding in the back. Yes, this is tiny now. This is tiny. But we'll get there. Spivey, how's your day been? I hope it was a wonderful day for today. Because a good day always starts with somebody being good. And that someone's not me. Vertices, and then just give those vertices a flat. These vertices down here too, and these up there, 1 and 2. Meh. Being doing nothing mostly. Yeah, sometimes you just get to do nothing. That's fine, I guess. Don't need to do something every day. Imagine you would be just burned the hell out. Just gotta whoop. Must be one of those sound days for everyone. Could be. Extend this one a little bit. Then only the bottom one has a little bit of a notch. That's fine. Then go a little bit in. Entire thing. Let's see. That needs a little bit more meat on its bones. Just gonna do it like that. There we go, wonderful. At Broken Stocking soon. Thank you very much, Siri. Let's try to see this again. Yes, this looks a lot more proper. More straightened. It's not gonna be the perfect one, that's certain, but it's already coming dangerously close to it. Oh man. Just good stretching now, hold on. Besides, summertime is also starting soon anyway, so there's gonna be a lot more less to do. I know some people are gonna be busy anyways. A lot more less to do. Yes, that's exactly what I said. And I'm going to repeat that if you want me to. Just gotta check a little bit real quickly. There we go. All good. All ready, Roo. Wonderful. Just gonna save that real quickly as well because this is actually a lot of work. It's like the most that I've done on a singular model, and it's gonna be crunchy as hell. I'll be frank. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be a nightmare to print. But now we get to the more decorational parts, like those tiny ass wings for some freaking reason. But I think for that, I might need to just jump into the game real quickly because I kind of need a better reference. Because the references I get from here are just borderline. Get it? Border. Anyways. So let me just quickly boot up Burgerlands 2. Hamburgerlands. I'm going to quickly switch over as well. If it would start, that is. Ah, it's rendering in Vulkan shaders right now. Okay. Well, that's what I get for playing on Linux. Always gotta, you know, render, shender, radar, shader. That's just pretty much the gist of it. But it's gonna get there eventually. It'll make itself known. In the meantime, I'm just going to figure out how to do all of that. Because this thing I'm actually really happy about. It's not perfect, but me. What are you gonna do about it? And I need to actually name that. Scope holder 1. This is Deco. What are you? Vertical grip. Then this is the trigger. This is the hand. I'll just call it something. Apply the modifier. This is the decos. It already has a name. Fantastic. Trigger, vertical grip, hand holder, cube. This is the trigger guard. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. All right, that will do. Fantastic. Ad breaks over. Wonderful to have you back. Hope you have something nice and well. Borderlands is right now just launching. It's just right now at 33%, so it takes a little while. Hey everyone, hi Kona. Hey Frogalicious, I didn't see you there. Hope you're doing well, Go Frogalicious. How are you going? How was your stream? Or are you gonna stream very soon? Because I remember you usually also stream on Sundays, so there's that. I'm just modeling something so I can actually print it for next time. Because I kind of ran out of stuff that needs doing. Happens. Oh well. It always happens. But Froggy, how you going? I'll be streaming a bit later, yeah. Just checking in how you doing. Oh, doing pretty okay. I'm gonna keep this stream a little bit shorter today because I have an appointment tomorrow early, actually. So, yeah, it'll be fine. Just doing a little bit of streaming right now. Making the cursed conference call. You know, the thing that I love talking about from Borderlands 2. I'm finally making it. I mean, it is a very pretty gun. Of course I'm going to make it sooner or later. But glad you stopped by, Froggy. What's on the agenda today anyways, Froggy? Are you gonna make more daisies? Are you gonna work on maybe some more armor? Maybe some more shoulder armor and stuff? I know that you can do a lot as well. Absolute unit you are. Okay, why are you doing it like that? Do we have to merge something here? Zero emergency remove. Okay, that's good. Keep it that way. Can't wait to see how the process goes. Yeah, Started picking up my old Sekiro cosplay from a couple of years ago, so today I'll be focusing on the ads. Yeah, I saw it already. You already worked on it a little bit, and that thing is amazing. Can I just say this much? It is impressive that you're trying to actually, make the axe, because that thing is actually a bastard to build. I think we're gonna have to remove the faces here, and the faces here. Yes. Make a new set of faces here. I mean, absolutely, brother. And besides, making anything that has at least a little bit of mechanical stuff is just hard. But if it was easy, it wouldn't be enough. It would be fun now, wouldn't it? That's just how we like it. Wireframe. Then just gonna extend it a little bit deeper in. Merge it center, so that we have a little bit of a hole. Ah! I just saw it pop up. I just need a little bit of reference, so sorry for the loud sounds. I'm just gonna turn it down for a little bit. I don't want you to blast your ears out. It's all good. Okay, wonderful. I just want to make sure. So, reference materials. Let's go get some. Sometimes I just have to go into some really weird avenues to be able to get my references. Where's Borderlands? There you are. As I said, I don't want y'all to blast your ears out. I hope it works. Come on. I'll be lurking while making some food. Have a greatest of stream, Kona. You enjoy your food there, Froggy, okay? I'll just be looking at getting some reference materials because there's some parts that I want to make, but they're really hard. But go ahead, look around, have a fantastic meal. It is very nice here, at least in Austria. So I hope that it is just as nice over there in Sweden, as far as I remember. Launch it. Yes, thank you very much. Don't worry, it's still an odd stream, so there's that. Right. How did I bind this? Like this. There we go. This is a reactive conference call. Don't I have a sociable one on this one? This is a cutting one. Inspect, yes. Yeah. You see those wings on the side. Those are the bastards that I have no idea how to do. This is just as cheaply made as my model, excuse me? Look at this. Like, look right into the wing under the dots over there. It's kind of cheaply made as well. It's all coupled together as well. I'm not that far off. It's all about the textures. It is about the textures. That just shows how much texture actually makes a difference. Once again. But we had at least have some proper reference material there. So I can actually draw from there. Much better even than I can do with any of the images. There we go. Wonderful. It's once again just all about the textures. So let's make some chicken wings. Because Hyperion likes these for some reason. Let me just quickly peek over. Okay. Then just gonna shorten, squeeze this in a little bit here. Go over yonder. That's where they are, right? Yes. Yes. Okay. Gonna extend this one a little bit. Gonna reference as well. It's far, far deeper. Like this. Okay. Then over here a little bit. Let's just take another peek. 3, 4. Just gotta flatten that out a little bit. Okay, let's go from the side. How fat is that thing? I will save, Global. I will save. Just give me one moment. I'm just trying to get the reference. Or at least the size of it. And saved. Wonderful. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. That guy, you're getting there. Thanks for the hydration, Roseblood. Definitely needed. Oh, we like the oider. Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. You can threaten me as much as you want. I will actually comply with that one. I will make this a little bit prettier, at least for myself, even though this is not like lore accurate anymore. If I already make something, I want it to be pretty. Like damn pretty. There we go. This looks fine. Wonderful. I can see this now. I can see the vision. Well, because it is literally in 3D. Numbscon. Aw, why are you biting me again? I didn't do nothing. I think I should maybe make the wings separate. That might not be such a bad idea now that the more I think about it. Yeah, I think that would be absolutely not a bad idea. So how about the shoulder mount? That would be a great idea to actually make now. Wing holders. Violence. Yes, you like your violence. Oh, you like your violence, do you? You enjoy yourself some pretty little violence. That's fine. Oh god, I hate this stock already. Can I change it out with another? Just gonna go into Borderlands real quickly again. Because there's a few, but this is like a very pretty stock because it's really fitting. But if I would try making a torque stock, I would just like be like, nah. Why do I have this in there? Yeah, be gone. And the wazy. Pick opener. I have an interfacer with that, so no, 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 interfacer. Okay, I nearly dropped my interfacer. That's why. Oopsie. Inspect. There we go. Ah, it's more complicated than I wanted it to be. God damn it. Dagnabbit. But at least I have some proper reference here. Yeah, just drag it in here. No, I can't. Oh well. Just gonna have to go from the game. Okay, we'll try my best. I'll try my best. It will not be great, but it will be close enough. So let's do the stock finally. And I'm just gonna. Oh no, that's a plane. I don't like planes. There you go. Then over here. Then let's just do wireframe here. Go. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. There we go. All the way over here. Then all the way over here, because this is the general form of the stock. Okay. No, 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 no. That's not what I wanted. What I wanted is a cut in here. Gonna go in here, and then another cut in here. Let's just smooth that out a little bit. Gotta check real quickly how thick that thing is. The stock can be, a shoulder bump can be really, really thick. Ooh, this thing is thick. I think that size will be alright. And then like this. Like this. I did in solid mode. Oh yes, this is working out actually as much as I would have loved it to be. Just gotta go a little bit more inwards. Sometimes the best mistakes just come from trying. Then over here. Over here. That looks a little bit more rounded. Okay, wonderful. Fantastic, fantastic. I can put like a dowel through here then too, so I can stabilize the entire thing much better. That could work. That could work. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more complicated, but guess not. The only thing that would be complicated would be the textures. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the ass one way or another. Now this looks more like a freaking interface than it does a conference call, but that's only because it doesn't have a scope. But it actually comes, you know, now that I look at it. Hold on, oops. Now that I look at it, it doesn't come too far away actually. Holy shit. Wait a damn minute. This is actually kind of shocking again. Like this. Maybe lengthen the bell just a tad? Yeah, should do. Maybe just a tadly, just a tiddlywink. Hold on. Yes. Yes, you were right on that one there, Nilton. Nope, hold on. Now let's do it like this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. that's that's the spicy stuff right here. That's the good stuff right here. Hell yes. Oh boy, oh boy. This is actually getting somewhere. Now this looks actually like a freaking conference call actually. God, that thing is a lot of work, but if I'm not doing the work, nobody will. So I'll take it. Just gotta hold on. Shit, what I wanted to do. Right. Expand. Oh yeah, I like that. It's the small things at times. It's just really the small things at times. God, this is gonna be a nightmare to print. But hell with it. I just wanted. I've wanted this gun for so long in my freaking hands, and now I'm building. Now I'm working on it. Might as well. And over here. Where else could it need it? I do not see the difference here. Yes. Ooh. This is looking smexier by the second. The beveling. I think I'll leave that here. That should do it. Gonna save real quickly here too. Nah, that would not work too well as far as I'm hoping. But here would be fine. Okay. Okay, okay. Maybe I can smooth that out just a bit. Alright, now this is my conference call, not Hyperion's. And it is looking like it too. This looks actually nearly really identical at this point. It just needs a little more fixing, at least in that department. Not a bad idea to save. Just give me one moment, and then I will. This is a little bit somewhere around here. Saving. Maybe that I turned that one too long. Then over here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I could paint it like an interfacer now too. Oh man. This is some proper workings right then and there. Oh, okay. Just gonna stretch real quick. Oh god, I forgot that there was music that I forgot to have. Anyways, sorry about that. I think it's getting there. Yeah, it happens. But this does look like a proper conference call. I mean, it's not perfect.
Well, you know, it's tradition to always throw back like the first catch, so I'm just gonna let him go home with his family.
Well, perfect timing as well. There you go. I'm just gonna be here. Gonna put the headphones off.
Sorry.
Oh wow.
Did I get your eyes?
No, you got my teeth.
Shit.
Absolute sniper.
More?
Okay. Oh, you Hey Farufa, how you going? Hope you're doing well.
Oh no. You went off the computer.
Yeah, don't worry. There's not a gap in there. But hey. But. Ugh, goodness. But here we go. Hi, I didn't expect your reward to be that. Well, congratulations on your first headshot. I'm just checking right now in Borderlands 2. How are you going, Farufa? I hope you're doing well. He was free. He certainly was today. And actually, just after the thing, it looks pretty much like I have like a near identical conference call. Did some washing, what happened? Well, Nilton got the froze scrungle and she hit me in the face for the first time. Like straight up. It was like eating freaking Play-Doh. But she shot me in the face. There's something to be done about that. Hey, indeed, indeed. Ah, wonderful. But hey, there's a first time for everything. I'm doing fine, been looking for a while. The model looks fire. I can't wait for the textures. Well, the textures are gonna be handmade anyways because I will try printing it. Yes, this thing will be actually 3D printed. So it's gonna be an even bigger pain in the ass than it is already. Doing in-game farming. Hell yeah, brother. It ain't much, but it's honest work. But yeah, what game are you actually farming? Good point there, Nelton. Good point there. What you farming? What is it that needs farming? What kettle needs to be wrangled? Just gonna quickly remove this face here. I'm gonna go on wireframe mode as well. And at center. Planting crops in odd nights and field. Ah, that one. Okay. In that game. I've not played it, so I wouldn't know. But oh, sounds fun. Oh man. Just gonna do like one more thing. Let's see if that worked out. Oh yes, it do. Oh yeah. Only thing that's missing is fishing. Everything is missing fishing right now, doesn't it? Sounds relaxing. It does. It does. I was wondering if I could actually make like a working scope, at least with glasses. Like with glass, but that's kind of scary to make. So I will just think about it still. But otherwise... Because there's a... Hold on, I want to check right now. BO2 torque scope shotgun. Okay, this looks pretty freaking sick. BL2 parts. I need the scope. E-take by the Open image in new tab. I mean, this does not help at all, honestly. Okay, I thought this was gonna be much more helpful. Borderlands 2 the pre-sequel, maybe in here? This helps me nothing! Great, and I thought there was gonna be something. I have to freaking search it again. For hell's sake. Why do I have to snoop everything in my own goddamn game? Okay, which gun has a torque scope? None. Okay, great. Just quickly check if Marcus has one. Nope. He don't? Ah, Marcus, you're disappointing me right now. Let's see. Numb's feather. There you go. I just think. No, 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 no. Does Lee have it? Let's continue. Where was I with her? In Frostburn Canyon. Hope not too far away. All I need to do is just check if I have a shotgun with a torque scope. I don't care about anything else. Ugh. Nope, my Necromancer doesn't have it. You know, where's my bandit gauge? There she is. Gauge that only uses bandit weapons, by the way. I can prove it. I have a gauge that is, I think, level 52, but only has bandit weapons. Not many of them. Because it got really stupid hard. No, that definitely doesn't have it either. How hard is it to find a gun, a shotgun with a goddamn torque? Does my creek have it? I have to really search right now. I'm sorry. This is not right now modeling. I'm trying to just figure it out. No, he doesn't even have a shotgun. God damn it. Okay, I guess I'll... A shotgun with a torque scope. Because a torque scope is usually round and has like, you know, like a grenade launcher thing. Oh. Borderlands just crashed. I'll figure it out. Hold on. Borderlands 2 parts, ultimate guide. Ooh, yeah, that's the list. That's the list that I wanted. Sights? Yes. Yes. Oh my God. Yes. There it is. This is the scope that I would love to have on this one, because what else do you need? It's a simple ass scope, round, rotund, and has a few aimers on it. Never mind, he's in paradise. I always am in paradise. Every time I have the pleasure to just look in parts for Borderlands 2, it's just like, yes. Because it's fun. But yeah, that would be a torque scope. No scope freaking blows. Bandit scope is bandit. Hyperion is cringe. TDR is cheap. And Jacobs is way too fancy. But I know scopes don't give any benefits anyway, so... But... that would be a torque scope. But I'm afraid to say this is going to be a problem for another time, because... as I said at the very start of the stream, I may have to leave earlier, and sadly I will leave earlier today. Not like I have a choice, because, you know, appointment tomorrow, I want to be as fresh as possible for that. It's not a job interview, don't worry about it. It's a job interview in 2026, can you believe that? So yeah. For my editing stuff, I was thinking I might just start raiding someone. Let's see who is on the line. Jobs in 2026. I know, right? Do what you gotta do. Absolutely. I have to. It's not like I have a lot of choice anyways. See, because it's just nightmarish. Can you believe how hard it is to actually find a job as a systems administrator? As a systems administrator with at least 3 years of experience in software and network technologies. Freaking cringe. I'm going to be mad at that. So let's see. Let's see from US low to high. There's some cool stuff going on. Imagine being rejected because of the pandemic caused by a 2-year gap in resume. That is what happened, literally. I can talk about this. If anybody is interested, for the most ridiculous reasons that I have been, you know, rejected, please go ahead and ask. Because I have some including this one. This one was an actually real statement that I got from someone. That is genuinely a statement that I got from a leasing company that said, "Oh, you have a 2-year gap." Yeah, but I did study here for a software technician instead of being a retailer. It was like, it's still 2 years not doing anything. Motherfuckers, there was a pandemic. Why do they care if you didn't work? Because jobs are just that way. Companies, corpos, that's just what they are. They want everybody to have 20 years of experience for the pay of a freaking part-time low-income worker. And I'm sick and tired of it. I'm so sick and tired of it that I was thinking of starting freelancing as an editor. You might have seen some edits from Icarus actually have been inspired by me, the latest one maybe as well. Or I'm also helping others as well. Because simply, I would rather crash my head against something that I know is my fault than somebody 50th's fault that doesn't work in the company for 7 years and now I have to bathe it out the entire time. I'm just sick and tired of it. Sorry, ranting, but I'm just so sick and tired of it. I'm just so goddamn sick and tired of the freaking job market. I've been actively searching for a month now. That was the only interview that I got, and that was the dumbest fucking reason I have ever been rejected in my entire career. I've been in the workspace for 16, 17 years. Literally from frying burgers all the way up to being a machinist, all the way up to being a retailer, all the way up to being a software technician. Now, last job, network technician. My resume is colorful, but I think that's also the problem. Ugh. Sorry about ranting. That thing was stuck in my lungs for a little bit. Anyways, back to what I wanted. Who is right now online? Uwe is right now online. She is a pretty nice artist that I've been working, that I've, heard from Rodagi at least. She's nice. And yeah. Also, if you guys are interested, she also has fishing. So, I think that's she's gonna be a good hit for that. Hey Icarus, how you going? Hope you're doing well. Sorry, I'm already right now scrapping up because I have an appointment tomorrow. So as I said, I was gonna be a little bit busy. And well, I'm just gonna show you what I did today, since you're already here. I made my most beloved shotgun. Oh, conference call, my beloved. I keep talking about this shotgun, and I'm just like, you know what? I might as well just make it. So here it is. Just like. But yeah, Icarus, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Ooh, right, I forgot about that. Oh, it's all good. Don't worry about it. I've been ranting about the job market right now for like a couple of minutes. You didn't miss much. But yeah, how are you doing, brother? I hope you're doing fantastic. Also a little bit tired as well. Gotta be at my best. Because, I'm going to say it as I just did before. If you already have a few years in experience in IT, doing alright, busy day. Oh, I bet it's a busy day. As I wanted to say, if you already have a little bit of experience in IT and somebody rejects you because there was a pandemic, you didn't work there, then I think I have the right to be properly pissed about that. Yes, that was the reason of my rejection for a job. You didn't work whilst the pandemic was going on. What do you mean? Everybody had trouble getting a job there. Dafty. But anyways, all good. I'm just glad that you poked by. It's all good. And I already have a plan who to raid. Actually, a friend of from Dougie's. they be doing art right now themselves, and they're actually really, really, you know, nice. So might as well, right? Recruiters are unreasonable about those gaps. Absolutely, they are horrid, and that was the most unprofessional thing of a recruiter that I've ever heard in my entire career. And I've been 16 years working. So yeah, no wonder I'm considering becoming more and more of a freelancer or whatever, like side gig, whatever the hell, just to have something, because I am sick and tired of having gaps, and that just makes it worse. Anyways, sorry, I'm ranting again. In any event, I think we're going to rate UVV because they also have fishing. You just need to type fish to be able to fish. So spam the living hell out of it. Why not? Anyways, as always, thank you all very much for being here. It's been a pleasure. Sorry that I'm cutting it a little bit short today. Well, by a whole hour at least. I have things that need preparing. I need to do some paperwork as well. And I wanted to do it today because I know I just wanted to have like a good day first. Go through it. And then have you guys all around as well. It's been a fun stream. And hell, I got myself soon a conference call too. Look at this thing. I'm so happy about it. Looks so good. Oh man. I've been fearing modeling a gun like this for ages. And now I did it. Well, it's not perfect. It's not one-to-one. It'll never be. But it's mine. And I think that's already worth everything that I ever want. So in that sense, I wish you all a wonderful morning, day, evening, whatever the time it is. And I'll see you guys around next week. Same time. That doesn't change. Have a good time, everybody. And stay healthy.